Hello, beautifuls of the feed, it's me Benji. I am back with another video today. Today I'm going to be doing a general all star signs reading, so there are going to be 12 readings in this video and there's going to be a timestamp in the top comment. So we're going to start with Aries, and we're just going to be general readings for the next month, so from today until the end of the month. We're going to do a daily affirmation for each, and then we're just going to do a short quick reading with my tarot deck right here. So let's get to it, and first up we're going to start with Aries. Hello Aries, how you doing? Let's see how your month's going to go. Alright, we get some daily affirmations going for you to start, and it is, I am creating a secure future for my family and myself. The Ten of Pentacles, I trust my inner voice and treat myself with compassion. Queen of Cups. And we have, I have the courage to stand up for myself and my beliefs. So they are our daily affirmations for you, Aries. Those ones. And let's get the general energy going for the next month. I'm hoping that I just have to do like 6 cards for each reading. So just being very precise, and I want to go some direct. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands and we have the 3 of Cups that have come out so far. So 10 of Wands is really interesting because it's really giving me like almost like a burden. Like there's just like a heavy responsibility. The 3 of Cups is really showing a sense of happiness, community, and friendship. So at the same time as having this burden and responsibility, there is this happiness, this friendship, this community going on. Whoa, that is interesting. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles that has come up here, which is giving new venture, a new beginning, like a really good sense of kind of like an opportunity of prosperity, and it's really beautiful. We have the 4 of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. So the 4 of Wands here is really just giving me a sense of home, celebration, and community, and being around maybe someone that you really love and care for. We have the Knight of Swords that came out, and those cards came out so fast. Like, this is really giving me a sense of like there is an energy coming in of the 10 of Pentacles. So this is like an acquisition of some sort. Very much like accumulation, maybe some sort of inheritance. So that's very interesting here. I really feel like things are really taking off in this month of October for you, Aries. That is 6 cards. So what I really get from this is ultimately there is a lot of heavy burdens and responsibilities that are going on, but I feel like with this hard work, it's really leading to this kind of like fruitfulness of things moving forward, not being stagnant, really just taking the bull by its horns, as they say. You'll be moving really fast, and you're going to be acquiring some things, like some knowledge, some wisdom, maybe even like some monetary gain. I also feel like there is a connection in here, and it's very much moving very fast. It's going to be very like fruitful and happy and joyful, and it's going to I feel like it's going to move fast. So that's your reading for today, Aries. I know that these are going to be super short, but I want to keep this video like under an hour. So next up, we have Taurus. So hello, Taurus. How you doing? Let's do your reading for you today for the month. And let's get some daily affirmations going for you. Okay, we have Temperance. I bring balance and harmony to all my relationships. We have the 3 of Swords. I'm in charge of how I feel today. I like that one. And I have the power to face my deepest fears and heal them. The 9 of Swords. Alright, so these are your 3 daily affirmation cards today. And let's move on to a quick reading with 6 cards. All right, what's Taurus's month looking like? Oh, interesting. We have the Three of Swords. So it seems to me that this energy is really coming from, like, the one that's up the top here is like, I am in charge of how I feel today. So it's really up to you on like how you feel and how you react, and how you kind of like go about certain feelings. We have the Emperor card coming out, which is really kind of the fiery Aries energy. And I really get the sense of being more in control, but like being in your head a little bit. So I feel like it's very interesting. It's like almost like not going after your emotions so much. So coming away from that and being very headstrong. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from that. We have very fatherly energy, like father, a protector, uh, like a shepherd, the shepherd energy. Coming away from pain to being the shepherd, being strong. All right, we have the world, which is really giving a sense of, like fulfillment, harmony, even like some contemplation of things, like you almost feel like you're stuck in a bubble, but you have the world in your hands. I really get that from that card. The moon, this card really gave me a vibe when it poked out like that. So we have the moon here, so there is some stuff that is kind of like unseen and maybe in the unconscious. And I feel like it represents more of like a self-development for you in this month. This one is really giving like you have the power to face your deepest fears and heal them. The moon energy is really kind of that kind of energy. And then with this last card, the second last card here that's come out is the Eight of Cups. And this one's really like moving forward, like moving away from something. Like that you can come back to it, but you're just moving it away from it for now, and you're like doing some healing. It's kind of what I'm getting from that. And let's just get one last card for you, Taurus. All right, well, you got two cards because two cards flipped around. It's very much similar. We have being bound, tied up, bound by the pain. I feel like you're moving through the journey. You're like doing your healing journey. You're really trying to get through it. And I feel like there is a little bit of taking defense here. So defensive feelings, I feel like there is a sense of like using your head, and you're really trying to move forward and to be that wonderful, divine, better person that you strive to be. I think that is your reading for today. Yeah, it's kind of beautiful. I love self-development. I love seeing it. Next up, hello Gemini, it's you. It's your turn. We're going to get some daily affirmations going for you and see what your month is going to consist of. Your three cards are: I am grateful for the gifts and blessings I have received, the Six of Pentacles. I speak my truth with confidence and get my point across clearly, the Queen of Swords. I celebrate life and cherish my friends and family, the Three of Cups. Cool. All right, let's dive into a general reading for you and see what this month is going to consist of, Gemini. You have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is really kind of giving me, like the sense of perspective. You're being very much like financially secure. It's giving me that sense of being very comfortable. We have the Queen of Swords. That's awesome because that lines up with the top card. You're very much like in this place of clarity, truth. You're getting your point across clearly. You're doing well at articulation in your words and stuff, and you're very clear and you're like sharp at the moment. So there is a great balance here of finances, emotions. That's kind of cool. We have the Chariot, direction, control. You're very much balanced and a lot of duality right now. It's kind of what I'm getting. Willpower is definitely there. Yeah, very controlled. Wow, what an epic reading. We have the Magician. So you are definitely the master of creation right now. You are definitely having that willpower to manifest your dreams, and it's really beautiful. And it's really beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. So many came out, but you get one. Cool. I got to see all of those, so that's very, very awesome. But your last card here is there is still, like, some emotions under the surface, and you're kind of moving. Is this the last one? No, it's not. You're kind of moving forward. You're moving to clearer waters. I really get that from that card. There's some bumpy emotions still there, and I feel like there is maybe some sort of attachment still there. I always get attachment from that card, whether it's spiritual or human attachment. That's what I really get from it. All right, and our last card here is the Four of Wands. So 1111. This is giving a great sense of community, family. It almost gives me a sense of like marriage of some sort. It doesn't have to be physical marriage. It could be a marriage of spirit and matter. Like I really kind of get the sense of abundance kind of flowing into your life. So that is your reading, Gemini. I hope that gives you some insights for the next month. That was actually a pretty cool reading. I like that one. Next up is Cancer. Hello, Cancer. Let's get some daily affirmations going for you and see what your month is going to consist of. These cards are so heavy. Okay, there we go. Three of Pentacles. I am open to working with others and learning new skills. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I am creating a secure future for myself and my family. And we have, I'm ready to deal with my losses and regrets and move on with my life. The Five of Cups. Are you ready? Okay, let's get the general reading going. Get 6 cards and give you a general reading. And you got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is really giving, you've been hard at work. You're really embracing the reckless spending kind of vibe, fruits of the labor. So many cards. And just like really kind of embracing it, like creature comforts. We have the Moon. I feel like there is some sort of energy that's been sent your way. It's really giving me this vibe. It's almost like it's like trying to affect your comfort. This Moon energy. That's what I'm getting from that. It's very much unseen. So we have the Six of Pentacles, which is really giving a vibe of like be more giving. When you give, you receive. That's really what I'm getting from that. And I feel like this Moon energy is trying to affect your finances. So the Moon energy is really suggesting that it is going to make you less giving from that card that's come out. We have the Five of Wands. So there is going to be some sort of battle going on. I don't think this is a spiritual battle. I really don't. And we get the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is showing nightmares, maybe just dreams, lack of sleep, not being able to sleep, being up because of thoughts, maybe even being woken up like 3 a.m., like that kind of stuff. I really get that from this reading. It's very interesting. There's a battle going on. It is really clear to me that you just need to be more generous, be more giving. We have the Hanged Man, so there is going to be Sacrifice Release. We have the World after that, so I'm just going to do those cards. The Sacrifice and Release, and then it's really going to show that like you have the world in your hands. Like it's really showing you that, and you don't have to be trapped in some sort of pain or in some sort of battle. It's really giving me an interesting vibe, but there is definitely going to be like that Sacrifice and Release. I really think you're going to do that, and then the world will be in your hands. So that is your reading for this month. I hope you got some clarity and insights from it. And now we'll move on to the next one on my list, and that is Leo. Hello, Leo. How you doing? Get some daily affirmations for you. And I'm just going to say that I'm biasly doing this reading. I know I'm Leo, but I unbiasedly do it. I'm not trying to sway it in any way. I want to see the truth and nothing but the truth for all Leos. Thank you. Let's get our daily affirmations, eh? Okay. Our daily Leo's affirmations are: I nurture the spiritual growth of myself and others, the Empress. I did say in my post when I got 5,000 subscribers that I have Empress vibes. And I did say that, like, I wanted the truth. So, I deserve my success and I am proud of all that I've accomplished. The world. 4 cups. I choose to see the opportunities that present themselves to me. Okay, now, unbiased for Leo. Please, Spirit, you know exactly how it goes. Let's get our reading going. We have the King of Swords. Head over heart straight away. It's very interesting. Leo, I really get that, like, I'm a Leo, but we're all different because we have, like, different moon rising signs and stuff. So the King of Swords is very much interesting because it is giving head over heart and it's giving very strong and very, like, not, you, like, kind of, like, almost, like, masking the heart a little bit. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune really gives a sense of, like, an opportunity, you know, as I say, spin the wheel. There's some sort of change happening, like some sort of inevitable fate. Like you're being put in a spot and you're being made to spin that wheel. You know, you don't get a choice. You have to spin the wheel. So I really feel like that's kind of what that energy is giving. So you're using your head over your heart for this kind of situation. That's what I really feel. Because I feel like your heart can be leading you off in the wrong direction sometimes. Cards are wacky today. Okay, it's like chaotic energy. At least that's what I'm feeling. There was a card underneath there. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we don't get to find out those cards because this is just how these ones work. All right. So we have the Knight of Cups is the next one after the Wheel of Fortune. And the Knight of Cups really gives a sense of following the heart, being romantic, being very ideal. So this is really interesting. We're going from using the head, and this is going to be like the wheel spin, and you're going to realize you're going to kind of switch it up, and you're going to become very romantic, and you're going to start being very heartfelt. I have to show you these cards. Like, it's very interesting to me. You're going from like one to the other. It's like really flipping the switch. We have the Knight of Pentacles as well. And the Knight of Pentacles is really just giving me like hard work, being very responsible, being very like, what's the word? Being very like efficient. So like, I feel like there is a sense of like the Wheel of Fortune really switched up. I really feel like you're being a bit defensive with the head over heart one. And you're very much coming into a place of love and a place of realization and change. And this is going to be really coming out this month. Your hard work, like your romance, connections. And we have the Page of Swords. You're going to be very much mentally strong, mental energy. That's what I'm getting from that. Page of Swords, mental energy. That's kind of what I get. I feel like your head's going to be like in the clouds a little bit too. I feel like that's like the different, like, that's almost like heads in the clouds, restless, being a little bit restless. So I feel like this restless vibe is kind of coming through. But we have this like being in darkness, which didn't really come out of here, but I feel like there is a little bit of, darkness in everybody, in the behind scenes things, like maybe something needs to be healed. But this one is really showing that you're like walking through that kind of like dark time, but it doesn't seem to be dark because the light is still there. That's really what I'm getting from that, is that it's almost like it's not being taken notice of that much. But the hermit was really showing me hermit mode is something that may happen nearer the end of the month. You might overwork yourself, or like I feel like there is a sense of like going into hermit mode before November. That's what I'm getting from that. So let's move on to the next one. So thank you, Leo, for being here. I appreciate it. The next one up is Virgo. So let's get some daily affirmations for you, Virgo. Hello. Hope you're having a good day. We have I respect the past but embrace the present moment, the Six of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. I have the power to face my deepest fears and heal them. And we have the Six of Wands. I am proud of what I have achieved and I deserve recognition for it. So these are our 3 cards that we got today for our daily affirmation. And now let's get our general reading going. Let's see what your 6-card reading is today, Virgo. So we have strength. Strength has come out. So this one's giving me courage. A lot of courage through some sort of battle. I feel like you're really battling it, like with the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands really gives a sense of perseverance, maintaining control. Like you've got a lot of courage through this, but it's like a battle, life's a battle. That's what we're getting for this month of October. Very courageous. The moon is coming out a lot for a lot of people today. Okay, so the moon is really giving me a sense of, the unconscious. Something is not seen, something is affecting you or going to affect you. It's really giving a sense of illusions. Your intuition is going to be telling you that there's something wrong, It's going to be telling you, but I feel like it's going to be hard to hear it. And I feel like that's why we're getting unconsciousness. So it's going to be something that I feel like you need to be courageous in your intuition. But let's just move on and see what it's about. Okay, so this is going to have to do with someone coming in and offering you something. It's going to cause some stagnation. I feel like it's got something to do with oversharing. Like I saw that video the other day, and now the more that I think about things and the more I think about this moon card, I really feel like a lot of like people are oversharing. I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying this is what I'm feeling right now. Is this kind of thing? I feel like some people will come into your life and they want to just know things, and it's like the monitoring spirit thing. It's really coming up here. I'm really getting that from this, okay? It's new to me. The moon, and then this one here where someone's coming in, it's just giving me like someone's trying to come in and get something from you, and I really feel like that's this battle here, and you have a lot of courage. So I feel like you're going to get through it. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is really giving, like a wild sense of efficiency, being very efficient at it. So I feel like you know that you have a responsibility to, be the best as possible you can be. So you're going to be very hardworking. So very interesting that I got those feelings from that before. So we have romance. and we have giving, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So some change, inevitable fate. So it's very interesting. This moon card just kind of pops out, and someone's going to come in and offer you something, and then we have romance, and it looks like you're very much like in it this month. You're going to have a connection. There's going to be connections that may not be the greatest, that you need to look out for. We have the generosity card here. So I would say that today, this is making me feel like it's really suggesting to be more generous and joyfully give, joyful giving, without any expectation of anything back. I really feel like that's kind of what I'm getting from that card. And we have the Wheel of Fortune here, which is giving inevitable fate, cycle changes. This is the time for you to step up, spin the wheel because you've been forced to. I hope you find that funny. Anyway, that's your reading for this month. I hope you got some insights from it. Let's move on to our next one, which I'm pretty sure is Libra. What if I do two? Oh, I really need to be taking this down. Anyway, hi Libra, how you doing? Let's get some daily affirmations going for you and see what your month is going to consist of in October this year in 2024. It's just general, by the way. Just general reading, so just general. We have, I recognize my personal wisdom and leadership qualities. The Emperor. Aries energy. Let's go. Queen of Cups. I trust my inner voice and treat myself with compassion. Intuition. Oh, and we have the Three of Swords. I am in charge of how I feel today. All right, so they're your 3 cards. And then let's get the general reading going. We get 6 cards. Wow. They came out straight away. Okay, so we have the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is really just giving me a sense of you're so hardworking, but you literally can't get something off your mind. You can't get maybe that special someone off your mind, or maybe that deadline, or I feel like it's something you've got something that you're pondering on while you're doing your hard work, but it doesn't stop you from doing that hard work. We have the Empress card that's coming out. I would say that this is kind of like the energy that you're thinking about. So I feel like this is maybe a connection that you're thinking about that you haven't made a move on. Interestingly enough, that's what I get from that. We have the Death card, which is giving me this rejuvenation and rebirth for you, new beginning, this change that's going to bring on some balance in your life. And that's really, really beautiful. I love how this flows. Very flowing energy today for you, Libra. The 2 of Pentacles. We do need to get a couple more cards out and just see what we get. We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the King of Cups. Wow, okay, very, 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 very cool. I think the Page of Pentacles is really giving a sense of being kind of mentally prepared for something. You have the desire and diligence and awareness, and I feel like you're going to be so mentally prepared for something. And then we have romance. You're going to be so romantic. So I just really feel like this month is really a sense of you're going to be really hardworking and you're going to be thinking about something. You have some sort of tactic and strategy to move in on a situation or a relationship that you've been thinking about or trying to work on. So I kind of love this. You're going to be very romantic and you're going to find a lot of balance, some new beginning. So this is your reading for the month. Very sweet, very romantic. I hope you got some insights from that. Alrighty, let's move on to our next star sign, which is hello Scorpio. How you doing? You are my moon rising. So let's see what this reading is today. Let's do some daily affirmations for you and see what we get. By sharing love and compassion, I bring harmony and beauty to my life. The Knight of Cups. I kind of love Scorpio. No bias to anyone other. I love all star signs, but I just kind of love the emotional depth that Scorpio has. 3 of Cups. I celebrate life and cherish my friends and family. And we have the 8 of Wands. I am moving forward quickly with great focus. These are your daily affirmation cards for today, Scorpio. Alrighty, let's get the general energy going. General reading, 6 cards. Let's see how your month's going to look. Just on a basic general note. Ooh, that like bent that card. We have the 5 of Cups, and that one really gives me a sense of being a little bit stagnant, being in the between, thinking about something. You don't know if you need to choose that or that. We have the 4 of Wands, 1111. This one's really giving me a sense of connection, community, family, celebration, maybe even someone coming in, like some sort of twin flame connection, which I haven't mentioned today at all. But I feel like there is some sort of connection coming in. It could even be something to do with a proposal of some sort. We have the 10 of Wands that has come out, which is pain, suffering, just being like literally pinned the heck down. And I feel like this is the sense of you have a decision to make, from the 5 of Cups. I feel like it's something to do with family, something to do with some sort of connection, and that's bringing you immense pain. And let's just see what else comes out. We have the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and that card, and these 2 cards here, which is working together and direction. So I'll put those back, but that's what they were, because we just want 6 cards. 6 of Swords is really showing moving through it, like you have your emotions and they're still there, but you're still moving through it. So there's a little bit of stagnation, but it's just a very slow moving through it. We have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is really just a sense of like romance, following the heart. It just really gives me a vibe of like being more generous, being more open to love. It's really showing this like sharing love and compassion is bringing harmony and beauty into your life. I really get the sense of like there is a lot of pain, and there may be a return to like a family situation or a connection. And it brings on this sense of generosity, sharing more, being more balanced. So this is your reading. I hope that it gets some insights from it. I know they're very short, but I'm doing this for every single one, so we can fit it all into a video that's under an hour. All right, let us move on to the next star sign, which is Sagittarius. Hello, Saggy. Saggy, can I call you that? It just came out, okay? Please don't hate on me for it, please. I love Sagittarius. All right, we get some daily affirmations for you, Sagittarius, and we will see where this reading goes for you for the month. One, two, three. I have the power to make my dreams come true. The Magician. Epic. I don't think I've ever seen the daily affirmation for the Magician come out. I'm ready to leave behind anything that hinders my spiritual growth. The 8 of Cups. Are you ready to rumble? I know, I just felt like saying it. 2 of Wands. I trust in my path, and I have what I need to reach my destination. All right, let's do our general reading for you, Sagittarius, and see what your month's going to consist of in 6 cards. Three of Swords, pain. We have Wheel of Fortune, change and like the inevitable fate. So I really feel like there is going to be a new cycle beginning because we have the Fool, number 0. So we're going from like the sense of like coming from being in this kind of like perpetual state of like being in pain, whatever pain that is. I just feel like there's a lot of pain, suffering going on. The universe is really giving you this it's not even a chance, but it is. It's like chance change. It's like forcing you to spin the wheel because your karma is going to change. If that makes sense, your luck's going to change. Then we have the full innocence, new desire. This card literally made me feel like I got a fright, so I'm going to take that one because it like fell out the bottom. It is the Four of Wands, 1111. Is really giving me a sense of new connection, a really good sense of soul connection and celebration. We also have walking away from something and being romantic. So that's kind of really beautiful. I feel like the Eight of Cups is really, giving that sense of disillusionment, leaving behind, walking away from something. So through this new change and new beginning, you're really walking away from something like an old situation, an old toxic situation, and you're going into this new situation with your heart open, and and like you're going to be very romantic. So there's going to be romance. So what I get. That is your reading, Sagittarius, for the month. Hope you got some insights from that. And next up, we have Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. How you doing? Am I oversharing if I say that? My ex is a Capricorn. For my ex of 7 years. Okay. Your daily affirmations, Capricorn, are I am open to love. The Ace of Cups. I attract and maintain healthy and positive relationships. The Two of Cups. Ace and then the number 2. Whoa. So I think this month's going to be all about love and all about, being in this frequency of love. I kind of love that. It's very lovable. Seven of Swords. I resolve to do the right thing even if the other way looks easier. So this one's really giving me a sense of like doing the right thing, obviously. And, even though it's hard, it's always probably the better way of doing it. Okay, let's do the general reading for you for the month and see how that's going to consist. Let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Swords, we have the Sun, and we have the Queen of Wands. We have the Hanged Man, so I really think that there is, I'll get into it, I'll tell you. Oh, there's a card that's flipped over in here, so let's do that one. There's none other that are flipped over, right? No. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, and that one's really giving me like creature comforts, being almost like maybe like overspending. Like it's not the Queen of Wands, it's the Nine of Pentacles. What am I on about? Did I say the Queen of Wands? I don't know. I've done so many of these now. Like the Nine of Pentacles is really just giving that sense of, like overspending. That's exactly what I was feeling. So we have the Seven of Swords, which is giving me the sense of like trickery, deception, tactics and strategy. I feel like there's some sort of like deceiving going on. Like maybe you're hiding this from people. Maybe you're even hiding it from your own self and ignoring the fact that it's happening or something. I don't know. It's like this really sense of situation. Yeah. And the Sun here is really giving me like this newfound light and new hope, like happiness, joy. I really feel like you're going to find the light. Yeah, the Sun. And then the Queen of Wands is really giving me this sense of Okay, yeah. So what I'm getting from this is like this card really confirmed it because I didn't know if I wanted to say it or not. And the Queen of Wands is really giving me the sense of a feminine energy in your life that is trying to take the sun, take the light from you, hold you back. In whatever which way that is. That's what I was getting from this when I first saw the reading, and I didn't know if I wanted to say it. But this card here really represents nostalgia and connection. And even what I'm getting from this is like a brother and sister. Um, but yeah, it could be, just a connection, but it's definitely a tied connection and it's been there for a long time. So I feel like this Queen of Wands energy is really kind of trying to throw you off. I feel like there's going to be a lot of sacrifice and release this month for you. You're probably going to realize these things. You probably have for a while. And this one here, the star, is going to give you this rejuvenated hope and faith. I really get the sense that you are being tricked or deceived. I really don't know if you're doing the tricking or deceiving because we have like this overspending thing. So I really get the sense of like, there is overspending going on. You're being tricked. There is this strategies and tactics to take your light, to take your happiness and the sun. But you're going to keep the sun and you're going to sacrifice and release these things because they don't hold or serve you in any way, shape, or form. And this dark card is really giving this new sense of found change, hope, faith, rejuvenation, and beauty. This card here came out when I was trying to clarify that one. So it really gives a sense of connection and nostalgia. Nostalgia. It's like something from the past is really trying to hold you back, and it's definitely a feminine energy. So when I say stuff like that, I'm not like hating on a gender or anything. It's just if it was like the Emperor card there instead, I would be like a masculine energy. All right, let's move on to the next one, which is Aquarius. And oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna do the daily affirmations. I've done so many so far. We've only got this one in Pisces left. Okay, hello Aquarius. I hope you're having a good day today. So far, it is the first for me here in New Zealand so far. So if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you have a good rest of your last day of September. Your daily affirmations, Aquarius, are I am planting new seeds and I am willing to learn how to grow them. The Page of Wands. I am open to everything that helps me on my path. The Page of Swords. And we have the more I give, the more I receive. The Nine of Pentacles. These are your daily affirmation cards and what they look like. And now we'll move on to the general reading and see what your month's going to consist of in 6 cards. Ooh, it's the first time that one's come out today. Oh, I'm shook. Aquarius, your month is going to be full of deep love, connection, need. You're going to be very needy. There's going to be some lack. I will get into it. Let's just get 2 more cards. The Knight of Swords, moving so quickly. Okay, so your cards today shook me to my core. Okay, like I'm so shook. We have the Strength card, which is showing being so courageous. You have the willpower. You like the lion, but at the same time, you're being tamed. Like you're like a very tamed lion that's very proud and very not egotistical, very loving, and just full of courage. We have the Two of Cups, which shows twin flame connection or some sort of connection. I'm getting soulmate connection because we have the Lover card that came out after that one. This one shows divine unity and connection, and I'm so shook. So these 2 cards are really giving me soulmate. I feel like you're in need of a soulmate. I really get a sense that this is going to come in near the end of the month because we have the Knight of Swords at the end. there's going to be a lack. You're very much courageous at the beginning and very courageable. But then we have this lack. We have the Five of Pentacles, and it's giving me poverty, a lack. Like you're going to be in this kind of mind frame because it's not happening, right? Like maybe because it's not coming in when you thought or when you were hoped for, just whatever the reason. I really feel like this is coming through. And then we have the Hermit, which is going from like the lack feeling and the darkness back here, and you start having hope again. And I think once you start knowing and having hope and you come away from this lack feeling, it's going to come in like a blazing trail of fire, like it's going to come in. I really feel like that's what's going to happen. So yours today is a beautiful love reading. But like I didn't ask for that. I just asked for general. And this is the most prominent thing that I guess is coming through for your month. So I hope you got something from that. And now the end is near. It's time for you, Pisces. You're the last on my list. I'm sorry that you're last on my list. It's just what was printed off the computer, and it's just kind of how it worked. I love you all the same, Pisces. I really would like to do your reading now. So let's do the daily affirmations for you and see what you get. The world. I deserve my success and I am proud of all I've accomplished. I am flexible and open to life's possibilities. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. I have almost achieved my goals and have the strength to make it. The Nine of Wands. I attract and maintain a positive and healthy relationship. Okay, but these were the main ones for you today. Alrighty, now let's get on to this main reading. I hope you get some insights from this today, Pisces. We have Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is really giving me like being in thought, but being still hard at work. Like still not like losing focus, but you're kind of pondering because you can multitask. You can do both things. Yeah, it's exactly what I was feeling. A high standard of skill, a high standard of work. With this card, you're really thinking about things. You're very like intensely thinking about a lot of stuff. It's causing a lot of pain. You're suffering, like this thinking is causing suffering. Like you are in suffering at the moment. At least for like this next month coming, you are in suffering. Obviously not for the whole time. I don't think it's for the whole time. This is just like a moment through the month. And we have 6 cards coming out, so I feel like the viewer can interpret when, like, it's basically for the whole span of the 30 days or whatever it is. I'm looking forward to getting my new cards because these ones are getting a bit old and ratty. Not that that matters, they're just getting all bent and things and they're hard to shuffle. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is really giving me the sense of thinking about like, like thinking about like being calm, very compassionate, and almost like pondering on something, like pondering on like the security of your relationships. Like I really feel like you're thinking about some sort of friendship or a relationship that causes maybe pain. It's just really interesting, but I feel like you have a lot of compassion and love towards the situation and maybe understanding. Yeah, you are thinking. You're thinking about the future. You're daydreaming. You're daydreaming of like the things that could be. You're really in that mode of like the beginning times of like manifestation, like trying to manifest it. I really feel there's a sense of this is insane. This is insane. It's not. It's just insane in the way it came out. We have like not being able to sleep, but then getting rest. So this one is really giving a sense of like you need to really, 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 really try to get better with a schedule, like a sleep schedule or meditation. That's what I'm getting from this card. It's really showing like the solution from the problem. you can't sleep, I feel like there's a lot of thoughts, like maybe some regrets, things, doubts, even. Like there was a reading I just did the other day about like, are doubts holding you back from your dreams? I don't know. Like at the end of the day, these readings are just meant for whoever is meant to see them. They're timeless. So maybe that reading is for you if you do see this. We have the Four of Swords here, and that's really showing like meditation, getting into spiritual practices, really letting the rejuvenation of the universe in. It's what I'm getting. Maybe just listen to some frequency music before you go to bed or while you're sleeping, and you'll just drift off and you'll be like, and it will heal you while you're sleeping. So I really feel like that's a beautiful reading. I know you got a couple more cards than everyone else, but I feel like that was super, super emotionally depthy. Anyways, to everyone that watched this video, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. I'm so happy that we got it under an hour. And yeah, I do the timestamps. It might take me like half an hour to an hour after I post the video. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing day. I'm going to do another normal reading, like a normal general reading, just like I do, and I'll post it later on today. And yeah, have a beautiful month. If you just see this video, hi, please subscribe and also leave a like if you resonated, and leave a comment. I'd love to read them and I'll reply to all of them on this video. And yeah, hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.